All right, so I believe you guys could hear me, maybe. So the reason why you're seeing me with a blood pressure thing on is because last Thursday I had a little bit of a problem. And it was a Thursday morning, to be exact. I had kind of a big problem. So since then, I've been checking my blood pressure, and I'm on blood pressure medicine. I've been on it for fucking shit. I don't know how many years I've been on blood pressure for hypertension. You know, when you're under pain 24/7, it kind of does something with your blood pressure a little bit, especially when there's really not much you can do about it. Just live with it. So yeah. So I've already got like high blood pressure, but every time I go to the doctor, and I don't go to the doctor unless I really fucking have to, and every once in a while I'll check my blood pressure with this stupid thing. And I got one that goes around your wrist too. That does the same thing almost, but it makes pressure around your wrist instead of your upper arm. And so since Thursday, I've been kind of checking this. Now, Thursday when I went to the doctor's office, I was having some problems, but I've been having some problems for the past 3 or 4 months, I want to say. Headaches, vision getting fucked up, like blurry and shit, dizziness, just a bunch of shit's been going on. And not so much bullshit, but just like stuff going on inside of me, I guess that's not right. So since Thursday, I've been writing down what's been going on as far as blood pressure goes, and trying to keep track of it. Now, since I've been on the blood pressure medicine, every time I go to the doctor, usually it is pretty damn close to being normal, not having too many problems, or you know, it's actually pretty decent. I ended up getting bronchitis quite a few months ago or so, you know, hence the quitting the smoking thing, you know, doing the vape, or trying to quit smoking, still working on it. Like I said, occasional cigarette here and there, but been getting a lot of headaches, blurred vision, and I kind of thought I was starting to need glasses up until what was it, Wednesday? It was like Wednesday, I think it was, or Tuesday, Wednesday or Tuesday, one of the two. Possibly it was Monday, who knows? But I started having real bad vision problems to where I could see, say if I hold my hand about a foot away from my face, it's blurry and double vision. If I look, like, say, behind my fence, which my yard is probably maybe 60 feet, better than 60 feet, something like that, I try to look beyond my fence and the trees are blurry and double vision, but I could see like the tree that's like close to the window, all right, in my backyard. So something's been going on, comes and goes and stuff. So I've been trying to work out a little bit of something here. So when I went to the doctor on Thursday, took my fucking blood pressure. And when I went to the doctor's office, it was 152 over 118 was my blood pressure. Saturday, I took my blood pressure. It was 150 over 110. Yesterday, I took my blood pressure. It was 142 over 87, so it seems to be getting better. Now, it ended up putting me on a medication basically for stress. And I had to go for a CT scan with contrast to see if there was something going on, some type of possibly a blood clot, some type of blockage, possible maybe tumor, something like that, because of the blurred vision, the headaches, and where I was having the headaches could be because of where I was having the headaches could have been from the blood pressure being so high. But it's been going on for a while now, and I wasn't paying attention to it. Like I said, I don't go to the doctor unless I fucking really need to go to the doctor, and I really felt pretty fucked up. I had to go to the doctor. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and do a live fucking just reading of my blood pressure. So I'm going to put the pen down, I'm going to relax my arm, and I'm going to push start. That is not me farting. That is this machine making the noise. Motherfucker, this thing gets tight. All right, so today is the 12th, 11, 12, 136 over 96 with an 80 pulse. So I'm not kidding. That's, oh, sorry. That's the number. So it gave me something for basically anxiety, all right, to try to see if that would help the problem. And, well, I'm supposed to take like 3 pills 3 times a day, or no, 1 pill 3 times a day. So that's what I started doing. And man, was I starting to feel really fucking dizzy. Like today, I only took half of a pill this morning, and I didn't even take the second pill, and I feel a lot better. But you know, yeah, the 336 is a lot closer to 120, so that's better. But this bottom number is still kind of high, a little bit high. It's supposed to be 80, but like yesterday it was 87. Today's, you know, and I haven't really done too much. I've been kind of taking it easy, relaxing a little bit, and shit like that. So it's been kind of, I don't know. This one here, this Life Source, there's one that can go around your wrist. Does the same thing. It pressures up, and you get your numbers and shit when it's done. I don't trust that one that much, so I kind of use the old-fashioned way. Well, the old-fashioned way is with the hand pump and everything else, but so I kind of have to watch what I'm doing right now, because when I went into the doctor's office and when he saw my fucking blood pressure, he had another patient before me, and he didn't even bother walking into the other patient's room. He came right to see me after after the nurse told him what was on my chart. So something I'm keeping track of, and because I'm gonna go back to the doctor on Monday, tomorrow. I know what's going on, and that these fucking pills are making me real dizzy. So like I said, headache is still there. My eyesight's still fucking with me a little bit. Not as bad as it was, but still fucking with me a little bit. And the dizziness is like very minor. But I think the medication that he gave me was contributing to the fucking dizziness. Because I ended up, you know, was shooting the shit with Lance and everybody one night, and actually it was what was it? Friday night. I was shooting the shit with Lance and them, and next thing you know, I had to leave, go pick up the wife from work, and sitting in the car shooting the shit with them on my phone, and she gets out of work, get off the hangout, drive down the main road, start fucking really feeling it. It's kind of like one of those dizzinesses that you get when you're buzzed, when you got a real good fucking buzz going. And I don't drink. So I ended up going to turn on the side street. Something just fucking triggered me. I had to pull the car over, and I repaved the fucking street. And I don't fucking puke. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's one of those things where it's really pissing me off. Now, yesterday, I sanded this thing down, and gave it another coat of the poly. And as you can see, it's dry now. And what I want to do is sand this thing again and put another coat of poly on it. You know, yeah, I'm going to take that off because I don't get in my way. So I've been kind of taking it easy, and this has been going on, like I said, for like 4 months, maybe even more. I'm lost track of it. I just haven't been fucking feeling too hot, and me, I don't go to the doctor unless I really fucking have to, and it's one of those things that unless I can't breathe, can't walk, or dying, you know, something, I don't care. I don't go to the doctor. The cigarette smoking thing, it's been pretty good. Although when my blood pressure was up a little bit, and I was dizzy and the headaches, I started smoking a little bit more. But other than that, not too bad. What do we got here? Hey, Green Terror, what's going on? Hey, Monk, what's going on? How's it going? It takes a couple of weeks before those drugs. Well, what the fuck did he put me on? Xanax, I think it is, that he put me on? Because he thought maybe that's what it was. The test came back fine as far as the uh, when I went in for the X-rays. That came back fine, so I'm no concern there as far as that shit goes. But like you said, with my blood pressure being the way it was, he's like, you know, if you didn't fucking come in, you could have had a goddamn stroke. I get yelled at from my doctor all the time. The guy loves me. Sure, he loves my fucking pocketbook too, but he loves giving me shit all the time for fucking, why didn't you come see me? You know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's like, well, I'm not dead yet. I'm still alive, you know. He's like, yeah, but you're pushing the fucking envelope, is what he says. You're pushing the envelope. He's like, well, someone's supposed to mail me or what? What's going on here? And today I feel pretty good. The only thing now is that my my family's like, you're too mellow. It's like, well, what the fuck do you guys want? You want me to be fucking hyper and shit, or do you want me to be mellowed out? What do you want? Make up your mind now. So tomorrow I go back. Tomorrow I find out. I want to go in for an actual blood test. Since every fucking year I get pneumonia. Every fucking year, it's almost like clockwork. Exception of last year I got pneumonia towards the end of the year instead of or at the end of winter instead of like during winter. Um, and even then, fucking, it wasn't enough to scare me to stop fucking smoking. You know, I still was fucking smoking. You guys seen it? I still was smoking. You guys giving me shit for smoking. But this year was bronchitis that I got really bad. And now I'm on a nebulizer for that shit. And then some type of, was it uh, Breva? What the fuck is it called? Let me see. Where the fuck is it? Ah, Brio. This crap right here. I'm on a Brio. So yeah, fun shit. This is pretty cool. It gives me a flyer for 1 month free. Because this shit's like $200. My insurance doesn't cover it. It's $200 fucking dollars. And so he gives me this flyer, and he says that, he says bring the flyer back over to wherever your pharmacy is again, and fucking see if they'll take it again. I says, well, it ain't gonna hurt to fucking. So I've been changing my insurance, getting rid of the fucking crap that I got now, to get something better, and so far that worked out pretty good. But yeah, Yeah, it's basically a drag getting old. Andy, how's it going? I'm doing fine. I'm doing good now. Now I'm doing good. I just been trying to just do what I'd normally been doing and working on this fucking thing and fucking with the guitar a little bit and working on some stuff around the house, trying to winterize. Fucking winter is going to hit and it's going to hit hard. So I've been trying to get the outside winterized. Got the front done, but got too much crap in the backyard. I finally got most of that done. I still have to cut down a lot of bushes and shit like that are going to turn to mud by spring. See, I love the way, I don't know, you guys can't see this shit, but the way that the tint of the color is right here and the gloss that says, yeah, I see it glares on you guys. I mean, it looks fucking awesome. I wish when they built these kick guitars, they would use the consistent type of wood, same type of wood throughout the whole thing, so you get a nice looking, chunk of wood and not this fucking bullshit. See, right now my eyesight is blurry. I can see what I'm doing, but my eyesight, because I'm like sitting like fucking about a foot from this project, and my eyes are kind of fucking with me a little bit, but I can still see what I'm doing. So if I keel over in this chair, you guys have a choice. You can either dial 911 for me, or fucking sit there and laugh. I don't care. So if I die, I've already left my Gibson Les Paul to Lance, but I told him that there'll be a switch in the box that he's going to have to replace. Fucking goddamn thing. And the SG, usually my daughter wants the SG for some reason. She says she likes the way it looks with the horns. That's what basically this thing is for. It's for my daughter. She wants to learn how to play guitar. So I've already talked to the guy over at my music store, and he'll teach her. He says that's fine for her age and everything else, but you'd rather have them a little bit older because I guess the younger you are, you have a hard time holding a guitar. You have a hard time figuring the fret. You just have a lot of hard time with the younger you are, the shorter your arm length is and shit like that. So, but she wants to play too. So this is her guitar. Let's see here. Uh, you got a hangover from the booze. Oh, okay, okay. You're talking to Green. Hey, Mr. Lance. Tell you what, that's kind of what this felt like. This felt like I had a hangover, like a real bad hangover. The dizziness and everything else. That's what I thought this shit was. Tell you what, years ago I got into a fucking car accident, and I was wedged between the fucking The way that the car got hit, it got T-boned on the passenger side, and the way that I got hit, um, it was a bench seat, seatbelt on. The way that I got hit and the way the door compressed in where the pillar was between the two doors, my ass basically got wedged between the door and the fucking seat. And it hurt like hell. I was in a lot of pain, but it was nothing was broken and shit like that. Um, they asked for ambulances and shit like that, and I didn't bother going to fucking hospital for it. It was the other guy's fault that fucking hit us, but the first time I fell off of a fucking motorcycle, I didn't go to goddamn hospital for it. Didn't feel a need for it. I'll get over it. Just limp it off. Walk it off. You'll be fine. But now, having a kid, responsibility, a little bit more responsibility, can't be as reckless, which sucks, man, because I used to have fun. But... all right. Back part's getting there. We'll go around this edge and kind of just smooth enough. Oh, cheers, screen. Have one for me too, man. Oh, my camera's fucking up or what? But it seems like I'm seeing lines every once in a while going through the camera. These are the areas that I really hate sanding. Right around these edges. Well, that was pretty cool. Will had a nice little hangout going on yesterday. That was kind of cool. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. Glad he wasn't bent shape or upset or anything that I modified the guitar that I bought off of him. A little worried about that if he was going to be, like I said before, I bought that guitar to, didn't matter where it came from, if it came from eBay or if it came from Will or if it came from anyone. That option on that guitar was going to be to fucking modify it regardless of where it came from. But kind of liking this Dragonfire shit, man. Dragonfire pickups are kind of nice. They're not, they may be cheap, but they don't sound like they are. No, I am not taking those diet pills. That's why I'm getting as big as a house right now. Sorry, I didn't see that your comment, Nick. When I end up getting the bronchitis, I stopped taking the diet pills. That's why when he put me back on fucking steroids again, kind of blew up a little bit more. What was it? I got myself down to, what was it, like 220, 220 something. I got myself down to, I think, if I go back and watch the video about it, I think I still have that up on my channel. It was 224, I think it was, or something like that. I got myself down to. And I ended up getting fucking the bronchitis. So I stopped taking those pills. Now I'm back up to 245. Was my last weigh in when I went to the doctor's office for this other shit. So no. Looks like I'll be walking the treadmill a lot this winter. Those the Lipozene worked. worked decently, but like a lot of you guys said too, if you're going to lose weight, you do it, the old-fashioned way, which I don't eat a lot to begin with. I'm not big on fast food, but yeah, Christmas time is going to be hard because we're going to have the old Italian dinner and everything else, and that's going to be rough. Mussels, clams, and all that other shit. Not a big cake eater or cookie eater, so I don't have to worry about that. I am hoping that this will be the last time I put any more poly on this. This should be the last one. What I'm making sure right now is that there's no dirt or anything in the finish from, because that way yesterday I ended up going upstairs to make dinner and I did not finish this. So I ended up finishing this thing after dinner and let it sit overnight to basically now. So it's had enough time to dry. Real nice. I'm not getting any corn rolls or smears or anything else in this finish while I'm sanding it, so it's working out pretty good. It's dusty. That's why I'm wearing the same clothes I'm wearing yesterday's, because this shit's dusty. And I use my fucking clothes to clean the sandpaper. As you can see right here, it's a different shade. Nick says I get like a pig on Christmas. Yeah, well, I tell you what, you're not the only one. A lot of people have a real hard time around Christmas time, the holidays. And it's not because they can't stop eating. It's because, okay, old Italian families, what do? They push, right after they kiss your cheeks and fucking squeeze your cheeks, what do? They throw food in front of you. Oh, you must eat this. You must eat that. It's like, I just had dinner. We're just here to visit, not for dinner. Oh, sit down, grab a plate. Here's a fork and knife. Here's a napkin. Enjoy. It's like, oh, come on. I just come over here to visit, not to fucking eat. Please stop beating me. Yeah. I just want to get myself back down to at least 190. At least 190. And try to get the muscle tone that I had before back as well. The muscle's still there, but Mr. Rob Franklin, I'm cooking this Christmas so everybody is getting fat. Nice. Well, you hope everyone's going to get fat, because if it doesn't work out for you, everyone's going to the restaurant. All right, that's pretty good. Not too bad. I get inside these horns. Yeah, my father does the Christmas dinner. We do the traditional squid calamari sauce, breaded shrimp, baked clams, raw clams, mussels, the whole seafood thing. I'm hoping we do the I don't know what type of a fucking squid it is, but it's this real big fucking octopus that he gets, and we throw it on the grill, marinate it cut it up, marinate it overnight, and then we throw it on top of the grill. Fucking shit's awesome. A little rubbery, but pretty damn good. Yeah, no shit. The black flag doesn't get here from what Madagascar. Nah, I think we'll be all right with that. Now this sucks, man. This finish is getting nicer and nicer every time I apply it, and every time I apply it, I end up sanding the shit off. So when I do my last finish on this thing, it's not going to be bulletproof, but should look pretty good. Now this I got to do freehand because I don't like the way this is. Can't really get in there very well with the block into this curve. Edges got to be real careful. Very easy to go through an edge real fast. All right, so that part back is done. Need more sandpaper. Uh-oh, last piece of 800 grit sandpaper. I'm sure I got more in my bag over here. Let's see, Rob. I tend to steer away from food that looks like a bath mat. Tell you what, man. If you ever never had squid or calamari before, shit's good. Shit's real good. Raw oysters. Well, raw oysters you gotta be careful of. Depending on where you get those fucking things from. It may look like snot and shit like that, but it's actually pretty good. Out here, fucking seafood is expensive. Because you just can't go over to fucking Lake Michigan and pluck it out. Fuck, I wouldn't eat anything out of Lake Michigan anyways. Let's see. Wonder if that's the bacteria that during the eclipse. Yeah. Only thing I eat raw is woman. Yeah, Rob. And when was the last time you done that? And when was okay, Rob? Since you said the only thing I eat are raw women. When was the last time you did that, and how much did that dinner cost you? And Rob says, "That's classified." Good answer, man. Good answer. I don't even know why I'm kind of making sure that the finish is real nice under the fucking pick guard. It's going to be hidden anyways. see. I saw a Brazilian pussy wrapped around a video on YouTube. Oh shit. I can't believe what there is on YouTube, man. You gotta worry about your kids and shit finding some of this shit on YouTube just by a mistake that they made in typing and stuff. And a search for it on YouTube. Unreal. It's like, say, hey, Mick, you want to learn about breastfeeding? Fucking type it into YouTube. You can learn anything you want about breastfeeding. Hell, you get to see the breast, too. The only thing that there's a child attached to it, but so I don't know if that's going to be inviting or not, but... Or you got the ones that are the joke ones where the guy comes over with a mug and it says that we're out of milk. The chick pulls out her tube or her tit and fucking there's her milk. Oh, we don't have to go to the store then. Mick says I saw those. Yeah, there's so much shit on YouTube. It's unreal. I'll tell you what's pretty cool about the YouTube too is the movies that are on there. Like I said, I was getting into the horror flicks, man. Really going back into the shit that I used to watch when I was a kid, and the Vincent Price movies and stuff. Full movies, commercial for all. Some of them are commercial free, and they're free. Can't beat free. Well, how much does that cost? Well, it's free. Can you afford it? Can't beat that. God, this edge is really fucking sharp. I don't want to knock it down because it's just not going to look right if I do. End up cutting the circulation off in your arm. Let's see here. Oh, what's going on in the chat? At first, I thought it was this shit that was starting to make me dizzy, or the fucking sanding this thing down, putting the rub on poly and shit on there. I thought it was this because I am not wearing a mask. Don't really need to. But it ain't this shit, which I'm glad because I ain't gonna stop doing this. Well, Mick, when I asked about what color should I do the top and stuff, and you said like a yellow, something like that. This rub-on poly's got like a gold tint to it, and basically gave me the yellow. Man, this is nice and flat. Let's see, Rob. Suddenly the view count went up or down. That's not a big deal. I'm not worried about views and stuff like that. Just enjoying a little chat, a few friends. Not a big deal. Nothing's going on anyways, right? What's going on? Anything going on? Anything going on with you, Rob? Nothing's going on with me. Anything going on with you? Did you ever finish that Telecaster? The Cozart that I mentioned yesterday? No, I still have not finished the neck on that Cozart. I've got a set of Andrew Allen pickups in that thing that he made for me, and I have not even fired that thing up yet. Yeah, it's been how fucking long? It's been about a year now, hasn't it? I was thinking about getting a warm-mouth neck for it. You know, not a real expensive warm-mouth neck, but find something on eBay, Fleabay. Lance, 9 months to a year. Yeah, go figure, man. I still got it. It's inside the storage room underneath the stairs coming down here. Still have it. Ain't going nowhere. Probably dusty as hell now. I don't know why I stopped fucking with it. Just kind of lost interest in the damn thing for some reason. Everything's fine with it. The body is done. All I gotta do is finish the neck on it. That's all I gotta do. Wiring is done. The switch is hooked up. You know, everything is. I tested it. It's got sound off each pickup. Switch to switch over. It's where it's supposed to be. Which is bad because I you know, it's got a set of Andrew's pickups on there, and I kind of want to hear what it sounds like. Great. I think I've got ADD or something coming in. Starting to lose interest in shit. As long as I don't stop doing what I'm doing and start working on my tool, cleaning out my toolbox and rearranging tools, I'll be okay. You might break your record, Lance. What record is that? Yeah, this edge is really sharp. It's all right. I am just about done with this. Yeah, I know. Don't ask me to sing again. And the sandpaper is like toilet paper. You can never have enough of it. But you wouldn't use sandpaper as toilet paper. Unless you use the toilet paper I use, which is that Scott's brand shit. Might as well be using fucking goddamn sandpaper. All All right, so this is going to be the last coat of poly on this thing. And I think I flattened this thing out enough. And I'm all fucking dirty. This is why I will put on old clothes. Pixon, how's it going, man? Sanding. Keep those. Guitar, Greek. Okay, guitar sanding. Yeah, I know. Do you play it much, Lance? Oh, what does he play? Oy, give me my vape. Apples. I know what I forgot to get when I went to the store yesterday. Forgot to get some more of these fucking air cans. All right, shut your speakers off because I'm going to be making some noise here. If you hear what sounds like a piece of wood hitting the floor and you hear me say, "Oh shit," guess what I did? I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. You know what, Mick? You're right. You were right about something. You know, I kept on saying that I don't like Stratocaster guitars, but what the hell is this? I mean, even though it's not 3 single pickups or 2 singles and 1 humbucker, what is this? Well, minus this part here. What isn't this considered a Strat? It's a Strat with a monkey grip. See, that's what I thought. See, that's like the Ibanez one that I got. I love the body shape. I love the way it sounds and everything else. I like how it plays, which I'm gonna need to start doing some more videos of that. But it's still a Strat, right? That's why I don't understand why I don't like the look of. Maybe it's because of, well, can't say that because this has a pickguard that looks like a Strat. And I do like the sound of them. So I don't fucking know. I'm just, yeah, Super Strat. Super Strat. Uh-oh, who's calling? Microsoft? The drama queen, my sister's calling. Yay. Hello, this is Paul from Microsoft support team. Your computer has an error on it and is calling our company for repairs. Really? What is my Microsoft number on my PC, my ID number for the PC, and how did it call you? They can't tell you this. Why? Because my computer did not call you, you fuckface. See, this is when you're supposed to be using a tack rag. I don't feel like going upstairs in the garage to get one. This damn thing is not tight enough. I need to make it fucking tighter. Now, I did not sand it like... There's still some shiny to it, a little bit of shiny spots, but I am not worried about it. The top is fucking dull as hell, so no, there's no shiny, no shininess to this. But the back I don't really care too much about. It's going to look fine just the way it is. Wedge this puppy in there. All right, does anybody want the pleasure of blowing me? No? No? All right, so I guess I gotta blow myself. The bad thing about these cans, compressed air, turn them sideways, a lot of cold air comes out. Basically, like if I do this with it, where is it? Comes out like that, it's frosting over, it's ice. Just be careful of where your nuts are when using shit like that. Now I gotta wait for whatever dust I created to settle. The exhaust fan is on, so that'll suck out whatever dust is inside here. And then I can wipe that thing down again and start putting poly on it. Let's see. Can I make it a basket? Yeah, 2 points. I picked up a better Floyd Rose for this thing. The old one is, where's the old one? It was here. Here are the springs for the old one. Where's the old one? Huh. Did I toss the old one already? I must have. The old one, the block was fucking cut on a weird angle, and every time you'd put the spring inside of it, if you would take the whammy bar and pull it backwards, the fucking spring would come out of the block. That's the stock one that came with this guitar. And then I have this one here, which is pretty dusty. This is the Ibanez Edge 3. What is this camera fucking up on? Camera looks funny. Why is it doing this? Is the camera doing some weird shit on your guys' side? Oh, it just stopped. Yeah, it looks like it was. All right. Yeah, this is the fucking Ibanez Edge 3. And it's a very nice fucking tremolo. And it's got a plate that goes over. You got 3 springs, like you only put 3 springs inside of here. And then there's a plate that covers the back of it. You lock those springs into place. So next time I get another Ibanez Geo or whatever the fuck you want to call it, then I'll end up putting it in there. Your camera is drunk. Okay? Better the camera being drunk than Rob. And then this guy. I still have to figure out something to carve into the headstock. Oh, my nuts fell off. Bum-bum-bum. So I got to figure something to carve into the headstock. And when I carve something in the headstock, I want to do it green the same as the rest of it. Yeah, when I built these stupid things. When I was started building these fucking things, I initialed of it. The year is 2015, and this was the 3rd kit guitar that I built. I made my own serial numbers. That was the 3rd kit guitar I built. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh well, I guess I'm done for now. Again, just like yesterday. Although it's too early to start dinner. I don't even know what we're doing for dinner tonight. I didn't pull anything out of the freezer. kid wants a set of drums for Christmas. So I started looking online and through the catalog here. Where the fuck are they? God damn it. Where's percussion at? So I started looking at these little tiny drum kits that they have for kids. They're built just like if they were a fucking full set, 5-piece fucking drum kit. It's not these. These are full-size drums. Just small kits. 3-piece kits, 5-piece kits. Yeah, the ones that I was looking at, I found them on eBay. I was thinking about getting the digital set. Electronic set of drums. The first musical instrument that I've ever played were fucking drums. My late, here we are, right here. My late uncle died. He was 28 years old, and he died when I was 13 years old from cancer. He had a full fucking blown out set of drums inside of his spare room with this amazing audio system behind him when he would play drums, and he taught me how to basically just keep rhythm with drums and a few other things. Kind of miss that. $5,000? No. For $5,000 for a drum kit, I'll put a bunch of pillows on the floor and give my kid a set of drumsticks. Here, beat those. Couple of tin pan lids for fucking cymbals. There's your drum kit, kid. These I kind of like. But who the hell makes it? Fuck, I can't remember the companies. And I found a set of drums. They're electronic drums. They're like $300, brand new. They've got a slight. They're basically a drum pad like this. Yeah, here we go. Here's $400. It's basically a drum pad like this or something like this, where it's got a slight delay. You can barely even notice the delay when you hit the drum pad. And I was thinking about picking that up, or a system, a kit like this up. This way, plug headphones into it. I'm sure it probably has an MP3 player, dock on there to where you can plug in, or Bluetooth or whatever, your music and play along. Play along with the music like I've been doing with the guitar. Yeah. Kind of cool. Ooh, we got 10 people watching us. Hello, 10 people. How are you? Nice of you to join us. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope the family is well. Hope the weather is nice where you're at, because it's shitty over here. Fucking raining went to turn to snow. Oh, fucking legs killing me. Let's see. Do electronic drums that way you can put headphones? Yes. Oh, yeah. Man, I was smoking this fucking thing inside here one day. This whole room was so fucking cloudy, I forgot to turn the exhaust fan on. But I tell you, this shit smells really good. It's nice to come down here into this room and not have it smell like fucking smoke. But no, it smells like watermelons. All right, all right, all right. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next, Lance? Are you still there? Go away, go away. Okay, paste, enter. All right, 11 people watching. Man, am I doing something exciting over here? What's going on, man? Got something really exciting? We got 11 people watching? Let's see, PXN. I was buying shells on eBay, saw them in half, and now you have 2 drums.
You rang.
How the fuck did you get in here?
You sent me the link.
I did not send no fucking link to nobody. You lied. You hacked me, didn't you?
Nope.
You fucking liar. You hacked me. Don't show it. All right. So what's going on, Mr. Lance?
Oh, not much. Just dealing with a little bit of sinus pressure.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It happens during like spring and fall. It is what it is.
Yeah, well, this is a time of the year for a bunch of shit to fucking happen. And we're all going to have something sooner or later, as long as it doesn't follow with death. But
yeah, well, we got to go through that too, sooner or later. But
yeah, well,
because thing about life, you'll never get out alive.
what happened?
I said the thing about life is you'll never get out alive. Or something about don't take life too seriously, you'll never get out alive, or something like that.
PXN America. Uh-oh, what's he got showing?
Oh, hell.
What the fuck is that?
That's a drum kit.
You bastard. And I'll knock over that acoustic. So you cut, can't hear you. I don't know if your audio is working or not. So you made a couple of snare drums.
If he's saying something, I can't hear squat.
No, I can't hear him too. I don't know if he's speaking or not, but it's show and tell. It's show, but no tell. Roll in. See, I like Remos. I like Remo heads. One finger. 2 finger.
3
finger. 4 finger. 5 fingers. Where the hell does he have fucking a drum? I wonder if he's still at the same house. Uh-oh, what's with the tinfoil on the window? The aliens are coming. Wait a minute, you're upstairs?
Good like it.
I didn't know his house had an upstairs. It's a nice cage around the fucking drum set too. The telephone is ringing. The telephone. Oh, he went bye-bye. Yeah, my buddy found a set of fucking drums in the garbage. Was asking if I wanted them. I'm like, well, they've been sitting in your garage for like fucking 9 years. The shells are probably dry rotted, cracked, and warped, and everything else. Do we hear Shane? Shane, say your ABCs so we can hear you. Exactly. Thumbs down. They'll hear you. Why am I fucking muted? Okay, there you go. You broke it. Now fix it. Like my socks. Love my lovely socks. My size 14 and a half. And I blame the shoe company for this. These were a 13 and a half. All of a sudden they stopped making 13 and a half, so now you have to get 14. So the motherfuckers grew, and now I gotta get 14 and a halves. Bastards. God damn.
I think they changed the shoe size on some shoes.
Well, they got rid of certain sizes.
Yeah, like when it comes to boots, I have to wear like a 15. And good freaking luck finding a 15.
Yeah, I know. When I ended up last time I don't go shoe shopping a lot because I don't wear my outside shoes I use for working around the house. Those I wear the fuck out. But those will last me for a fucking year before they actually fall apart. They're getting close to it, but
I can't think of the last time I went shoe shopping.
Does it? Can you hear me now?
Oh,
yes.
Wait. What'd you say? What'd you say?
This Mac has been a total bitch to get the audio working with. I had to restart Chrome.
So what'd you do? Cut up a tom?
You just buy cheap toms on eBay, and then Roland mesh drum skins. And you know those greeting cards that have the speaker in them?
Yes.
Or the piezo buzzer, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
You take a foam pad and you mount a piezo buzzer onto the bottom of the mesh pad through.
Looks like a microphone?
Yeah, so when you tap on it, you get a voltage response in the piezo back to, say, an Alesis Trigger IO or any of the Roland drum kits. That's what they got. You can take some rubber. This one that I was doing too. You can get some rubber and you can put it on the outside edge and maybe find another way to attach a trigger there as well. But then, I mean, that'd be your easiest way because then you can build them with your daughter too, right? So,
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I was just sawing them in half, add some mesh pads, and that was a project I still haven't finished. So.
What room is this that you're in? You have an upstairs in your house? Did you move?
No, I've had an upstairs the whole time.
He's just been keeping it secret from us. Well,
he's got to hide the dead body someplace.
Yeah.
That's where he hid the horse head.
No, this is my dusty drum kit that I haven't played in a long time.
Man, if I had all the fucking musical toys that you have, I'd never leave my fucking house. I'd be in that room all fucking day long trying to do something, learn something, or whatever.
What's in Mapex and Birch Cherry Red, and there's the Pearl Rack that I picked up.
What's the bass guitar? Is that PB?
No, it's this is actually Trevor's bass.
Oh, almost like a PB. How's it going?
Godin.
Okay, I always see the shape to it. From the side, it almost looks like a PV head style.
Yeah. It's got the
sound hole. What happened to those boxes you were making?
The cajon.
Yeah.
That's downstairs in the basement. Haven't really touched it.
Oh. You're like me with this Kozark guitar. You start a project and you don't finish it.
Exactly. I've been busy working, just trying to keep things going, and yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. So what is it now that winter's coming up? Is it going to be snow removal?
No, I'm doing kind of some TV stuff again.
Oh, okay. So now I hear a lot of landscapers, they go from
The guitar.
snow, they go to snow removal. Boy, this camera really makes me look fucking fat with this shirt on.
When I
I'm
bought
not that fat, I promise.
When I bought that Flying V and Nelson fucking helped me out there.
Yeah.
I was watching this video on the guitarologist the other day, and this is one of the straps that came with it, and it's an ace strap.
Huh. That comes with the V?
Well, that came with the V when I got it.
Have you done anything more with that V, or?
Not really. I wanted to redo the gold on all that. This one.
Have you ever tried the home brewed kit for plating?
This one had the Tom Petty backstage sticker on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Might be worth a little something.
Can't get those now. Oh, sorry. That's
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. The one where it had the mixed match pickups and everything.
That's the biggest one. I haven't really done much to that. But it was just oiling up the neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally come back. You can still see it's pretty dark.
Yeah, it was dry as a fucking bone, man.
Yeah, it was like light brown. And
You're lucky it didn't.
There was dimples in the actual frets, but a lot of them have come back. There's a little bit of a dimple there, but
you're lucky the wood didn't start to splinter on it.
But the one Nelson shot me. I got them swapped in their cases.
Mick says he had an old strap from the 70s, and then he says 3 pickups killer.
So this one can't be that old, but it was just kind of neat to watch his video on the straps. So neat. I didn't realize what I'd had. So not that it's probably anything much, but this is the one that Nelson.
Shit.
And this one was essentially my third guitar, but we had a crackhead for a friend in the garage, and my guitar ended up missing one morning.
Oh, nice. Real nice.
I was looking for another one of these, the Epiphones anyway, and found one, and Nelson helped me out. Woodessa's guitar mod.
Whoa, what's on that? What's on that side? I think Mick was telling me about that.
It's a pick holder.
Yeah.
No, a pick holder. That's more of a rest. It's a rubber.
Yeah.
It's a rubber grip. You could sit with it.
Now is that?
Yeah.
It'll rest right in there.
Is that routed into the wood, and then that adds in there too? Or is it just sitting on top of it?
Yeah, there's a hole routed out, and it's just a rubberized.
So inside of it, yeah, okay. So it's all flush. That's kind of sweet. Yeah, Mick was. I think Mick was telling me about something like that for the Flying V that I got.
But these ones were Carina, so I was like, yeah, I still want that.
I was looking at Epiphone came out with a Flying V. I would call it a ghost. I don't know why I want to call it a ghost, but it's white with a gray burst around the edges. Thought about getting that until I started reading the reviews about it. And there's a lot of people who were saying that they're kind of shitty.
But I mean, that the red one I got just because a buddy was like, "You like these? Do you want this?" And I'll throw in this pedal for this price. And I'm like, "Well, that's an old V. That was in Vegas and old. That's 70." The Epiphone, I was just trying to replace one that got stolen, and I did that with a Christmas card.
How is that Epiphone? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's the only one that actually sounds like Sweet Child of Mine when I play it.
Oh shit!
But I don't have any other Gibsons. And the Gibson Les Paul knockoff that I had, that we gave to Chris's nephew. But this is a Quest Attack 5. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, that's the one that fades out from black to yellow.
Sorry?
Fades out from black to yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black, red, orange-ish.
Yeah, I remember when you ended up getting that thing.
Yeah.
Or when you showed it.
Well, this was the copy of my first one. And that one I left in the music room at school, and the guy that sold it to me sold it to somebody else.
Oh, that's nice.
Got the double sale out of it, and then it ended up in a music store that I couldn't necessarily prove that I bought it. So, with a case, no less. So I found this one on eBay, put some Hetfield pickups in it, changed the dials, and
don't tell Lance that.
Which?
How those EMG headset sound?
I love them. If you want to sound like Metallica, buy some of those. Yeah, if I want to sit down and play some Metallica stuff, I'll pull this out. I don't necessarily play this guitar all the time, though.
No, it looks like Epiphone, and they're new for 2018 or 17, whatever it is. They don't have that white fucking. They got limited edition Flying V Custom. That's it.
I'm gonna hop out though. I gotta get back to the game. I was supposed to be doing intel for a buddy who's driving up north right now. So
cool. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
enjoy your evening.
I wanted to get that idea into your brain and maybe doing a drum build with your daughter and something that's silent.
That's pretty freaking cool, and I can get enough of those cards.
And
I may have some of those.
There's a bunch of guys who have actually finished here on YouTube and made nice sets. So
is that where you got the idea from?
I'd seen one guy who had a YouTube. It was actually on Hackaday that I saw it first, and then I posted mine up.
Now you can do each drum shell, cut the same thickness, but just change the tension on the drum pad for it to sound.
By drum shells, like this was the same drum.
Yeah.
Right here, somewhere. So that was all one drum. Just make sure you get both ends. Like some people will take the skins off the bottom.
Yeah.
Make sure you get hardware for both sides, and then you've got two
drums. And you just change the pitch of the drum by adjusting the tuning of the drum.
You don't need to. It's just a mesh pad. It's just going to trigger an electronic piezo.
Yeah, I know, but you still have to have when you hit the pad, you still have to have that tone, right?
Well, no, you just need to trigger the piezo with a certain amount of force, and then it goes into a box that'll do MIDI or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Whatever drum sound you want to it. If you
I see what you're talking about.
You could have quacking ducks for all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could basically have what sounds like one of the Monkeys drum things, or you could sound like Vinnie Paul.
Yeah, and you just hook a quarter inch plug.
Yeah, how's it going?
You hook the piezo to both of the wires on the quarter inch plug, one ground, one tip. There you go. Plug it into any drum machine and it'll go, and you probably, depending on the voltage in the piezo, have some I don't know exactly what they call it, but more like force feedback, where the harder you hit, the harder it sounds, right?
You remember the old digital watches that they basically have the same type of speaker on the back of them, just in a smaller size, probably about the size of a quarter. Would those work as a microphone as well, or they're too small?
Well, it's not a microphone. You really want to. I'm pretty sure it's piezo transducer.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a little ceramic disc, I think. And,
yeah.
And the harder you hit it, the more voltage it produces, or the more voltage you put in, the more buzz it has, basically.
Well, you remember the old Radioshack horn speakers?
Yeah.
They were a little paper cone on a disc.
Okay.
Would those work too?
The disc might.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The disc part of it.
I don't know. You'd have to find out what it was, and hook a multimeter up to both ends and tap on it. If you get voltage back, it'll probably work.
Okay, sounds good. Because I got a shitload of those fucking old realistic horn tweeters that had the paper cones on the metal discs.
Yeah, I gotta get cracking.
All right, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by.
He's probably wondering if he can link places right now. Have a good one, guys.
You too. Take it easy, man. Let's see. Adam showed up. Hi, Adam. How's it going?
Hey!
Getting a set of drums for his son. That's cool. Cool. Let's see what else is going on here. I was looking at a price guide. It's worth a couple hundred if it works. I'm surprised this thing hasn't froze up on me yet. Usually the fucking Google Hangout has been giving me a blue screen. And it's only the fucking Hangout that's doing it now, so.
Well, that might be a problem.
Well, the last time when it did this, when we were all shooting the shit the one time, it went to blue screen. And
you couldn't get it back. You couldn't get
I couldn't power it. Yeah, I couldn't power the computer back up. It would not power up. I had to go start looking on my phone for troubleshooting and shit like that. And I've never had this problem before, but I guess there's what's called a static power, to where there's like power still on the board and you have to get rid of it. And basically they tell you unplug the power, remove the battery, and remove the CMOS battery that's on the motherboard. I was like, son of a bitch, there goes time, date, and whatever settings that I put and set up in BIOS. So I had to go back and fucking reset all that shit but it worked. Disconnected any type of battery or electrical source to the laptop and put everything back together again, powered right up, booted up, said, didn't shut down properly if I wanted to start in safe mode or normal, and I just told it to do normal, and all I did was bitch about the fucking clock not being set and the date.
Yeah.
Hey. But I've never heard of that before with a static power. Look at this fucking fender on here. It's got a nice paisley top and somebody scraped half of it off. You dumbasses. So you pay $3,000 for a guitar that looks like it's been around for a few years, even though it's brand new.
Well, hey, some people are into it. I personally ain't, but some people are into it.
Monday, I'm getting a hold of Z-Sound, and I want to ask a few questions and see if I can get a new fucking switch out of those guys. I'm a little bit miffed about all this, but it is what it is. I was thinking about getting one of these little orange fucking orange terror fucking micro heads, but the problem is I don't even use the Line 6 amplifier that's sitting behind me.
Yeah.
I think I'll send my parents to fucking Vegas for a couple of weeks. Send them to Vegas for a couple of weeks on vacation. That way I got the house to myself again. And start moving some amplifiers and guitars upstairs to the family room. And see if I can get some of the dust and shit off the ceiling.
Well.
Ooh, Mark's Nutty Guitars. How nutty is that?
Nutty.
How's it going? Oh, Adam's still here? Or did he take off? Yeah, I was looking for a set of drums for my kid too, Adam. I found like these real small kits for kids. It's basically a 5-piece drum set for like less than $300 on eBay, but I don't think they're a brand name. But you get like 3 cymbal, you get the hi-hat, the crash, and I think you get another cymbal with that as well. Got your floor tom, you got your 2 fucking up on the rack above the bass drum, and then you have a snare for like less than $300. But as far as the quality goes of it, I'm not sure. But for a kid beat down it with a fucking stick, it's, if it breaks, well, then it breaks. So that's what I used to do when I was a kid. Put a few pillows around your bed and take some coat hangers, and it's just like playing air guitar, but you're making a little bit of noise. There's your drums. Beat up a fucking bunch of pillows with goddamn coat hangers. Bling. Bling, bling, bling. All right, well, I'm going to go and get out of these fucking clothes before the dust starts soaking into my skin. Oh, there goes the fucking camera again.
And your camera is on acid again.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's getting excited because it's looking at my crotch. Maybe if I just hide my crotch.
Or repulsed, one of the two.
Yeah, right, it could be two. Or it could be laughing. Who knows? Oh, man.
Yeah, that could be.
Mark, haven't heard or seen you in a while. It's nice seeing you, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not cutting it short because you showed up. Because you're too naughty.
The naughty boy.
But I am going to go and change my clothes and start getting some stuff ready. It is now 3:31 over here, so it's getting closer to that what do they call it, the timing or the chime of dinner will be starting soon. So, and nobody figured out what we're going to do for dinner yet. I'm hoping we order pizza. Oh, that was another thing too. Fucking, when I wasn't feeling good, I didn't eat for fucking 2 days, 2.5 days basically.
Well, that's one way to eat, lose weight. Not the most healthy, but that is one way to.
Yeah. Just I could feel that I could hear my stomach growling. I just didn't have the fucking appetite to eat anything. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But this blood pressure thing, I just took it again today. It's better. It's not where it should be, but it's better. A lot better. But tomorrow I'll get a hold of the fucking doctor. I want to go in for a blood workup. My old man was sitting there saying, he's like, we got diabetes that runs in our family. He says, your headaches and feeling dizzy and shit like that could be a result of you're turning into a diabetic because of the weight that I gained from those fucking steroids. He says that could be a possibility. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But he wants me to go in and have all my numbers checked and shit in my blood. So it might not be a bad idea to do so. Tell you, man, this shit fucking. I always thought I was goddamn Superman. I'm getting old. I ain't Superman no more. Didn't Superman die? Did Superman ever get killed?
Anything, if it has kryptonite in it, that can kill Superman.
Yeah, but and did he ever, like in any of the episodes of Superman, like the last episode, what finished it off? Did he die? Was he killed?
Chet, y'all have to tell him because I got no damn idea.
Huh, fuck. I know they came out with Smallville, I think it was called.
Yeah, but that's his origin story thing. I think I've heard something about the death of Superman or something like that. But that's like a Marvel cartoon or a DC cartoon.
PXN says he died in the comics. So Superman did die. See, we are not indestructible.
Yeah, but Superman's a freaking alien.
Yeah. Came from somewhere, didn't you, Lance?
Well, I mean, he came from another planet. Therefore, Superman is a friggin' alien.
So what's your excuse?
I'm just dead sexy.
Where did that come in from? There is no fucking. We're talking aliens here, not fucking sexy.
I don't know. Where'd the alien come from?
Unreal.
Yeah,
Unfucking.
pretty much.
All right, guys. Everybody, Green Terror, Adam, Monk, Mick. Every time I see your name up there and it says Monk, I want to call you a monk, but it's Mick. PXN, Mark, everyone who showed up over here, Rob, thanks for stopping by. It's pretty cool. Shoot the shit a little bit, you know.
Oh, Andy was in there for a bit.
Ah, yes, Andy, he was in there for a bit too. Yes, I kind of saw him for a bit. Is right. Yeah, he wasn't in there for all that long. But kind of cool to be able to shoot the shit again. You know, hopefully we do this more often, and maybe have something a little bit more exciting than some fat fuck sanding a goddamn guitar body.
Watching Polly dry.
Well, no, I wasn't watching Polly dry because I haven't rubbed on her yet, so she's not wet.
Okay, in this political climate, did you ask Polly before you rubbed her?
The last time I didn't know, I just went to rubbing. It almost turned into a lawsuit.
You misogynistic bastard.
Oh, it almost turned into a lawsuit, especially the way things have been going around now on the news. Got to be careful with Polly because, you know, you can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
But, no, Polly's been very cooperative lately with rubbing on her, and I tell you what, she's been turning out pretty good.
Giddy.
I can never do that how he fucking does it. I've tried doing that before, and I can never do that right.
Giggity.
Yeah, something like that. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for responding to the link, Lance and Shane. And I will catch all of you on a flip side, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys. Take care.